If you are a B2B service-based business owner and you are looking to gain more clients, create more impact and more revenue in your business, tune in to Amplify Your Marketing Message with Campbell Rapin. Every week, we're going to take you through how to build an audience of buyers, mastering your marketing message, and making offers that convert consistently. We'll see you all on the inside. I am coming to you with a massive wake-up call today. It is time to stop getting ready, to get ready, to get ready to someday make amplification of your marketing message that leads to income and impact. Welcome back to another episode of Amplify Your Marketing Message. It is me, your host, Campbell Rapin, and I'm on fire today, my friends. So if you're not ready for a wake-up call, skip to the next episode. And if you are one person who keeps saying, someday I'll be ready to get help, someday I'm prepared to get on and invest in my business, and someday this business that I have will actually create profit and income and stop being a hobby. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, today is this day. I am so done listening to people all around my network saying someday I'll hire them. There was an interesting fact. I was in the Women Entrepreneur Network, which is a community I am part of. It's one of the mentor places I moderate. And I had the question that was asked by someone in the group. If you had $10,000 extra in your business, what would you do with that? This was the most interesting answer I saw. 85% of the people responded said, I would hire a mentor. And yet, not a single one of them has a mentor today. And I'm thinking, what the heck? What are you waiting for? The someday dream is killing your future. And I want to talk to you about 5 reasons why today you should hire that mentor. In particular, I'll be honest, I think you should hire me. So disappointing in what's happening in the marketing space and in the mentorship space around businesses right now, because one of 2 things I see in the marketplace. Number one is people are just thinking that one day I'll hire one, never realizing that the reason you're not getting to that one day is because of where you are now, trying to figure it all out on your own, or you have in fact invested with mentors and all you've ended up with is knowledge that you cannot apply. And perhaps you didn't even get that and you did not see any significant movement in your business. And I know that that's out there, and it is the reason why I'm so freaking lit up about being out here, creating this podcast, giving you tools, resources, and a roadmap, because I honestly want so much more of you to be succeeding. And if you were waiting for that one day to go and invest, stop waiting. I will tell you this truth. I hired my first direct mentor when I had 1 client only. I would not be where I am in my business if I hadn't gambled on my future. And this is what I want you to hear. If you're waiting to magically win $10,000 before you invest, wake up. If you are magically waiting for that day when you're so clear you can just have somebody implement with you, you waited too long. And if you honestly think that you will get where you need to go 100% on your own, and women, I'm talking to you here, there's no hero in that storyline. It's a tragedy. We're not meant to get there by ourselves. And I believe 100% that mentorship is the key to success. It is the ultimate accelerator. And here's the 5 reasons why I think everybody should have a mentor. And yes, I 100% walk my walk. I have a mentor that I committed to for 2 years when I had 1 client. I knew I would be here. Do you know that you will be there in the future, or are you still dabbling, wondering if you're going to be here in the 6 months? That's maybe why you're thinking in 6 months, I'll hire you, Christine. Well, stop it. You've got to know with certainty. And the way you gauge and gain momentum and certainty is stop waiting for the perfect time to hire. Now is your perfect time. If you've got launches on the horizon, now is the perfect time. If you have got activities that you are planning, now is the perfect time. If you're not sure what to focus on, now is the time. If you are wanting to put down your excuses, this is the invitation. Now is the time to listen to this episode of Amplify Your Marketing Message. The right business mentor should provide you 5 key things. Number 1 is self-awareness and a positive belief that you can achieve where you want to get to. And I will tell you, this is key. Everybody has blind spots. Having a mirror reflected at you takes guts, and it is key to seeing breakthrough. And understanding that it is possible, even when you're wobbling, is heavy lifting done on your own. I know when I've asked my clients, why did you hire me? And when I've asked for testimonials, and you'll find them on my website, ChristineCampbellRapin.com, the thing that you'll hear time and time again is, she believed in me. When people stay in my ecosystem, they said, I know you see what I am trying to create, and I need you in my corner. And I love that you are a cheerleader. And I said, I am a cheerleader because I truly only work with people I care about. I only will take and make an offer and become a partnership with another business owner if I believe in what you're doing. Because I have to hold your faith when you wobble. That's the agreement we make as a mentor and mentee. But greater self-awareness and a positive outlook is what you are getting and should expect 100% of the time if you contract a mentor. The second piece of the puzzle is clarity. And a lot of people think, I'm going to get clear and then I'm going to get a mentor. Stop it. You've got this backwards. Getting clear requires somebody else to challenge your assumptions. Because if it was clear, you'd already be there, and it's not. And truthfully, you're going to hit road bumps. You're going to have setbacks, and people are going to have to openly challenge you. Do you really want that? Because it isn't enough to rely on convenience to build a business. It has to pull you past the wobbles, past the setbacks. And so clarity on your path and clarity specifically on what will success look like for you on the journey, because this is a journey. Some people will build a business in several months. Somebody will build it in 10 years. That's their speed choice. Working with a mentor is an accelerator on that path, but you need to get clear on what success looks like. And somebody needs to remind you that it isn't just the big wins. It isn't just the new client growth. It's all the risks you take to get the door open, to attract that audience of buyers, to know what to say, how to say it, and who to say it with, so that when you make the offer, you go, yes, I want to work with you. You need to define success and also know that success is not a one-dimensional thing. It's not just profit. It's not only one thing in one season. This will vary. And having somebody to slow you down enough to say, what's success look like right now? Let's go for that is key. And then here's the piece of the kicker, which you cannot do yourself, or honestly, you would be doing it, which is what steps do you need to do to achieve that success measure? It's mapping out the roadmap, so that there's no more excuses of, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, get over it, stop. Please, with kindness. You need to have clarity where you want to go. You need to know what it looks like to get there as success. And you need to have a map to do it so that you have predictability. Because the reason you are wobbly is because you don't have certainty. And certainty comes when somebody else challenges you openly and you said, yep, I'm in. That's the number 2 thing you should expect working with a mentor. Number 3 is that it is critical that you develop the skills, soft skills, to move people and influence them, because you're going to be influencing your clients. You're influencing people you might collaborate with. That's peers and people that might contract or become employees to your business. And the most important thing when you are the leader of your business is that you must make decisions confidently, quickly, with imperfect information. And a couple of months ago, when someone asked me at a networking space, what do I do? And I said, I'm a business mentor who helps people create predictable client growth. He said, that's the outcome, Christine, but what do you do? I said, I help you know how to make decisions. I know how to guide you to ask the right questions. And I help believe in you when you're uncertain that the decision is the right one. There are no perfect decisions, but that skill set of building decision-making is absolutely why people come to work with me. And it's why I love seeing clients many years after they work with me being able to iterate their business, change a little bit their avatar, go after new markets. And why? Because they said, I know the fundamentals to make decisions. Christine taught me that. That's me as their mentor, living a long-term legacy and huge epic ROI. The fourth one that you should get and expect working with a mentor is accountability and personal growth. Working with a mentor isn't just a cheerleader. Yes, you should have somebody who believes in what you do, but it will be uncomfortable because you will be held to a high standard, a standard you both agreed to grow towards your dreams. We are working that step 2 of clarity, implementation, so that we see decision making and results and believe that it's possible. But accountability to keep in movement is key, and to help build skills with you, because certainty comes with skill development and confidence is built through experience. That's what they're going to give you and support you to develop in your own toolkit. The final piece of the puzzle is about the result, performance, productivity, and confidence. This is enough of the theory, and this is why I get so irritated about what I see in the marketplace, where people think that coaching is about you taking another course of mine. It's about you being certified in my methodology and you being able to apply the one way I know how to make business work. And every time I see that, I think the only person who's getting rich is them, not you. And perhaps that's why you're listening to this saying, I get it. I do know I need help, but I feel burnt, and you were, by others in the marketplace. Well, just want to tackle that for a second here, because I 100% made a decision to not certify my programs, to not put you into group experiences, to only choose high touch, high result, high impact, so that you know how to build the business that you want. It's a huge departure from what you see in the marketplace. And why did I do that? Because of the experience I have. I have worked personally in 9 unrelated industries. I started in marketing, that led me to sales, that led me to operations, and all through it, I was influencing people. And of course, the only way I got to stay in the game was if I made money for people. I know how to do it. And I use that expertise to guide people like you listening to this podcast on how to build the business foundations, how to build an audience of buyers, how to move people, know what to say, who to say it to, and how to say it. I know how to create results through offers, and I can help mentor you to know the things you need to work on to create movement that lead to predictable results, so that you have self-awareness and a belief in where you're going, clarity on what success looks like, and celebrations along the way, a roadmap that means you have certainty in the path you're carving to make the right decisions for you, and to bring people along with that vision, knowing that the steps day by day lead to growth. And as a result, my clients see performance. They are productive in the hours they choose to work. They are always iterating their business, and they believe with 100% certainty, I will be here in 2024. And so if you're listening to this podcast and you're thinking, I want that, it is time to stop trying to fight uphill, or as a salmon upstream, against the current. Doing this for yourself doesn't work, because we cannot create predictable results if we've never been there. We just don't have the certainty. We don't know what to focus on. And that's where you leverage the mentor. I'm here to guide you to ask questions you don't know yet to ask. I'm here to guide you to help you figure out what are the answers that are right for you. And now that we know the answers, we know the questions, what will we do about it? I believe in your future. I'm excited every day by the clients I get to serve. And I tell you, I knew that I would bet on my future. And I did that by signing in to work with a business mentor when I had one client. I wouldn't be in my business without mentorship. It is an absolute pleasure to sit shotgun in somebody else's dreams, but you need to stop waiting to get ready. If you've got a program that's launched and it is in momentum, the question I want you to know is, how will you keep momentum going? If you are thinking, well, I'm going to launch a program, how are you building your buyers so that, again, you keep it running? If you're thinking, I am just in the middle of so much chaos, maybe you get off the crazy train by working with somebody who knows how to get out of the spin cycle. Business is an ebb and flow. My whole trajectory, which has been working with more than 400 clients to create $1 billion in revenue combined, has not been smooth sailing. And so if you're thinking, I need those 5 things to happen in my business, I want to invite you to consider what it would be like to work with me specifically. I work with creatives leveraging all of my expertise in industry, in everything from startup to big business, and all of the job functions. I do it high touch, high result only. I don't want you lost in the wilderness. I want you to see success, not just once, but over and over and over again. So if you're curious, visit ChristineCampbellRapin.com. You'll see what the options are and trust yourself. Are you betting that you will be here in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months? And if you are, is it easier to get there by yourself or working with somebody who knows how to guide you somewhere they've been before, not just once? I think that answer is obvious, but it might not be for you. The answer is the right mentor. The answer is to come explore if we're a fit. And trust me when I tell you this is a first date, not a marriage proposal. I choose my clients as they choose me. Let's see if we're a fit. And if not, I will connect you to some resources because I want you to amplify your marketing message. I want you to create more income, but there's no badge of honor. Women, I'm talking to you specifically. There's no badge of honor thinking I have to figure it all out myself. So let's figure it out together. It's been great to have you here. We'll see you all on our next episode. That's a wrap on another amazing episode of Amplify Your Marketing Message with me, your host, Christine Campbell Rapin. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you don't miss another great episode. And be sure to visit ChristineCampbellRapin.com/podcast to get a free resource on how to master your marketing message. We'll see you all on our next episode.